Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Cosmic Style. In this video series I talk about my favorite game of all time, Cosmic Encounter, and specifically I give you guys 5 alien powers that work together in an interesting way, whether they're affecting the same game mechanic or they have some real world theme involved with them. Today I'm going to be talking about ye old school powers, that is to say powers from the Fantasy Flight edition that really remind me of the very first edition of Cosmic Encounter. That was the very first one that I got to play, and these are some of my favorite powers from that first edition. So, starting us off is Void from the base set of Fantasy Flight. With this one, whenever you fight against the Void, if you lose, instead of your ships going to the warp, they instead get removed from the game entirely. Very brutal and very painful. Next up is the Laser, my personal favorite, and absolutely insanely annoying from Cosmic Dominion. You have the power to blind. The way that this works is when you are the main player or one of the main players, then you can take cards from your opponent's hand at random and put them face down. And I believe it's equal to the number of ships that you have, or it's the number of ships they have. I don't remember exactly. But either way, if they then have no encounter cards, they automatically lose. Whatever encounter cards they have left are the ones that they have to play. Next up is the Zombie from the base set of Fantasy Flight. In this case, your guys never die. They never go to the warp. Instead of going to the warp, you just take them and put them on other colonies. So for example, if you were to lose a colony by losing as the defense, instead you just spread them out to your other colonies instead. Next up, the Amoeba. Also from the base set of Fantasy Flight, you get to ooze! And what does that mean? This is one of the ones that gets to break the rule of only having 4 ships at a time on the cone, whether on the attack or the defense. Essentially, you're allowed to take as many ships as you want and just sort of go bleh, bleh. And this is actually during the planning phase, so this is after all of the alliances are done, so then you can just be like, I'm going to ooze and put 15 ships on, or however many you want to do. It's absolutely ridiculous and a ton of fun, but very dangerous. Last but not least, the Oracle, also from the base set of Fantasy Flight. In this case, the way that it works is you can force your opponent to play their encounter card face up instead of face down, and obviously that can mean that you don't really have to worry nearly as much about what you're going to have to do and how much you're going to have to play and all that kind of stuff after you've established your alliances and things. But the nice thing with these powers, not only are from the original Cosmic Encounter game, but they also interact with each other in kind of an interesting and fun way. Particularly things like the Laser and the Oracle, and then of course the Amoeba versus the Void, a very dangerous combination. Lots and lots of potential fun with this. But with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.